The Trump administration's revived travel ban is in effect this morning, but faces a new legal challenge. Some protesters gathered last night at Los Angeles International Airport and other major U.S. airports as a partial ban took effect. Now, it limits entry for people from 6 mostly Muslim countries. Travelers from those nations must have a close family member in the U.S. or be coming here for school or a job. Kris Van Cleave is at Dulles International Airport, that's just outside Washington, with how the definition of close family member is facing some criticism now. Kris, good morning.
Good morning. Think back to January and the chaos and confusion that was happening here at Dulles and at airports across the country. We're not seeing that this morning. Now, instead, people with a visa are still able to come to the U.S., but now there's a legal battle brewing over what constitutes bona fide family.
Most Muslims feel that this isn't the best way to promote peace.
The Trump administration's new visa rules, or so-called travel ban, did not prompt the protest at the nation's airports we saw in January. But the executive order's narrow definition of a family is already prompting a legal battle.
It does affect people. It does tear parent families apart.
Earlier this week, the Supreme Court partially revived the ban, but allowed visas to be granted to travelers from the 6 countries if they have a close familial relationship with someone in the U.S. The State Department defined that close relationship as a parent, in-laws, a spouse, a child, or a sibling, and late last night the government added fiancé. But brothers and sisters-in-law, grandparents, grandchildren, aunts, and uncles are not considered by the government to be close. The State Department is defending that decision.
We received the family definition from federal law, and we received the family definition. And for whatever reason, it doesn't include grandparents, but we were just going along with what federal law states.
I was raised by my grandparents, so the idea of grandparents not being part of a family is very foreign to me.
Last night, Hawaii asked a district judge to stop enforcing the ban and to more clearly explain what makes a bona fide relationship. Civil liberties groups say they are anticipating further legal challenges.
We feel like we're going to keep winning, to be honest, and we're not going to get sick of winning.
There are other exceptions to the executive order that includes people with direct business ties to the U.S., journalists, adopted children, and people seeking urgent medical attention here in the U.S. The Supreme Court is set to hear arguments on this new executive order in the fall. David?
Thank you, Kris.